Hello, everybody. My name is Chris Collected, and welcome to Art Together Now. This is Tuesday, November 29th, 2022, and I invite you to come hang out with me, chill. We're going to be doing a little painting today. And what today's goal is, it's just to paint and chill. Tuesdays are all about us just hanging out and being a community. So, yeah, come and join my community. And so, what I wanted to show today, and what the theme of December will be, and yes, I know it's November still, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and move on to December. And what December is all about doing something for yourself. Christmas is coming up. It's all going to be about someone else, right? And Thanksgiving just happened, and that was usually all about family, all about other people. And so, what I want you to do this month, and what I will be doing this month, is doing something for myself. So, what I did is I went out and bought this. This originally, you can see, was, let me see if I can get it. Yeah, it was $9.99. However, I did not pay $9.99 for this. As you could tell, this is a Halloween thing, right? It's a mummy and everything. But, because it's not Halloween anymore, this was 90% off. I paid $2 for this. And not only is it a frame with a wooden frame, nice wood frame to it, but it also had all the painting supplies. And if you see here, it's glow in the dark too. So let's go ahead and open this up and paint some. Now, I have taken only one professional painting class in my life, so don't expect a masterpiece. But that was, kind of the lesson that I wanted to tell everyone, is that you don't have to have everything be perfect. You can make something just for yourself, just for the fun of relaxing during a stressful season. Because, a lot of times if you're in retail or anything like that, your business could be exploding right now. I used to work at this place, and every Christmas, it would be nothing but overtime for everyone, right? And so, what I learned with that is that I had to go home and do something for myself, otherwise, I was going to freaking lose it. Now, I was thinking this was removable. But it's not. And yes, I do love me some glow in the dark. Put that away. And so we probably won't use this. We're just going to straight up use it right out of these. And then I did drop one of them, so hold on a second. Aha, here it is. Okay, so I actually have another one of these that will coming out next month, and it will be a mug. Actually, I can show you a preview of it, because I'll say something funny that happened. So, this is the mug currently. What ended up happening is my sound went completely out, and I spent like 2 hours yesterday trying to get it back. Couldn't get it back. And honestly, almost canceled today's stream. And I did cancel yesterday's stream because I was supposed to do one, for video games on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I didn't have one yesterday. My thing literally didn't work. Like, this didn't work. I plugged it in, nothing, right? I wake up, I'm like panicking today. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna come back, test to see if it works. If it works, it works. If not, I have the other one, right? I have that red one. And it worked perfectly. Like, I don't even know what to say. It worked perfectly. I have no idea what happened. Maybe it just wasn't charged or something. I don't know. But yeah, so what we're going to end up doing is taking, actually, let's put it on this side so you guys can see. But yeah, what we're going to do is just paint. Yeah, we got a nice little brush here. I do have like a little rag as well. Hold on one second, let me get it. There we go. I have like a little, blue rag that I can use if I want to, clean the brush, that kind of stuff. Which that will be kind of underneath of me here, right? It's going to be right here, right? I know, right? Electronics, huh? Ugh. So sorry for not having a stream yesterday. My bad. And then I got so frustrated I didn't even post anything about it. I was like, ugh, what kind of streamer am I? Can't post stuff, But hey, that's kind of what the point of today's stream's about, right? This time of month and the next month, and honestly, even January, a lot of times, it's very stressful. So, find yourself time to unwind. Right? Maybe I should do the whole thing this way. Right? Do it upside down for you guys. But yeah. So, that's all today's going to be. There's no real agenda. If you notice above me, it says today's goal, paint and chill. And so from now on, I will be posting like what my goal is every stream. Apparently, there are 3 things. I've been looking into streaming a lot. It's like I'm professional or something, huh? But yeah, so I've been looking into it a lot. Essentially, 3 things that I need to be doing. 1, setting a mood. The mood to chill. That's all good. 2, set a goal. Today's goal is just to paint. And 3, to tell you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, right? I need more people in here, and as well as I want to be involved in your lives and see what you're up to. But also to see what I'm up to. So, let's pick some colors, because, this is a $2 painting. You don't need to, be going crazy on it. Pick a color and paint. If it turns out really good, hey, awesome. If not, hey, awesome. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's really about the unwind. So I might end up being a little bit quieter today than most streams. But if you have any questions, or if you do want to talk, holidays and things, I'm glad to talk about them. But, in a non-stressful way. So, just painting this little guy up green. Why not, right? He looks like he should be, it looks like an aquamarine to me, is what color it looks like. And I'll be mostly in the lines. If it's not, right, oh well. Now you can, I would recommend going to like a Joann's, this I got from Michael's, and just hit that clearance section up, You end up finding all kinds of little stuff, and maybe, hey, you could turn it into a Christmas present if you want. What else should be this color? Ooh, how about this? Do this little circle down here, that color too. And really, all I needed was water and a towel, right? And that's all I needed. Now, I did get a nice clean surface to work on too. This is a piece of fabric. It's like a little spare fabric that I have. And it is washable, so I mean, if I needed to, I could wash it off. But also, I'm not a kid, right? So it's like, I don't expect myself to mess up that bad. But hey, if I do, then, we'll just fix it. Hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I had a Thanksgiving that you can watch. So you could see how awesome my Thanksgiving was. Which it was awesome. And I'll be doing that from now on. I really enjoyed it. I think next year I'll probably do it as one continuous stream instead of like 4 small ones. Even though the Twitter one will probably be, that will be separate still. But yeah, so we're just going to go through and use all of this paint, and just open up another one. These, they're simple, and you could snap them off even. Oh yeah, I don't recommend Hobby Lobby, but I do recommend the clearance section of anywhere, really. But I'm not a big fan of Hobby Lobby. They, their politics have not always been the best. But, for a clearance section, that's all good. But yeah, these were all gotten from Michael's. I also got that mug I got from Ross. $2. Right? And so it's going to give me, for $2, I can get, a couple hours or an hour or so of entertainment. Right? So, I mean, that's value for money. In the 21st century, that's good value right there. Because, I mean, basically I got, a couple hours of stuff. Not that much. And if you see anything in here, like what color do you think his head should be, or what color do you think these little pyramids or the bugs should be, put it in the comments below. You know, if you have any ideas or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. Let's see, I'm gonna paint the eye here the same color. I also have a different set of music going today. I found a small lo-fi artist. Only 253 subs now. She had 252, but now I sub too. Actually, I forgot her name. Let's see. What's her name again? Roxy Lau. So ROXY space LAU. So that's who is providing the music today. Copyright free music. And of course, you know, I had to subscribe. If you're going to be using someone's music, at least subscribe, right? And this stuff is, you know, not dry, right? It doesn't instantly dry, so if something is a little too much, take it off if you want. Or, you know, we could end up painting this whole thing all around it too, right? Do the other musical notes in turquoise. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Let's see. We're gonna do little bug color. Like, give them just a little bit there. Boop, boop. And this one too, right? We'll do that. Give them like little stripes. Got one more little bug over here. Give them a little stripe. There we go. And hopefully that's, you know, satisfying to watch, right? The paint going in and everything. Now I'm sure if I knew how to do this stuff perfectly, I'd be like, oh, don't color match, or, you know, make sure to go from light to dark or something, but I don't really know a lot about painting. So we're just kind of gonna, you know, whatever happens. That's why I got a nice clean surface, and then go for it, right? Alright, so we're gonna do the rest of these music notes in this little aquamarine turquoise. I went out to a place called Bookman's today. I've talked about it in the past. It's a lovely place, and I highly recommend you look in your town to see if you have any used bookstores. Nice thing about used bookstores is they've kind of become like pawn shops, where they're just full of things, not just books, but all kinds of other things. Then again, pawn shops are cool too. Obviously, you know, there are some seedy ones, but there are lots of really good ones actually. Also, don't forget, there's a lot of paint in a cap as well. So, you know, it's all good. Get that paint out of that cap too. And then we can do another coat of all of this as well. I find that doing 2 coats is going to be the best look. I heard that we are moving to the next round in the World Cup, so congratulations to the American team for continuing in the World Cup. That maxes out my entire knowledge of the World Cup. I only know what I occasionally see on Twitter or Reddit. And I'm like, okay, we won. Cool. Keep going. Like, I keep going with my life. But yeah, we're just down here to chill. I got this again for only $2 at Michael's, and that's what I was saying for this month. I know you're shopping for other people. Make sure not to forget to buy one or two things for yourself, right? So you can have some fun and unwind, and you have time to unwind. I figured this was the perfect piece to start this month with, because it kind of encapsulated my whole idea, right? Let's see. Okay, so I got the other music notes, and now what we were doing? Make his head in rainbow. Oh, I was already planning on doing that. Oh, yeah, the whole thing's gonna be rainbowy. In fact, I might end up grabbing... Here, 1 second. So I just did this one yesterday, and say even more colors. This is the ones that came with the mug. These are not glow in the dark though, whereas these ones are. I think specifically these two. But yeah, so we might end up adding some of those in later too. If I need more, more rainbow to my rainbow. Because this one only had white, gray, orange, aquamarine, and then purple, green, I would assume like glow in the dark or something, and then red. So we'll start with, I think actually, ooh, good color. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, it's like fuchsia. There it is. Yeah, see, it's like a fuchsia. Or is any of you making anything for Christmas? I know next week I'm going to be spending most of that week just making little Christmas presents. Alright, let's do the bottom. Then also I'm going to be updating the website this Thursday. Going over that this Thursday. And as I said, there will be themes every month. And so this month is do something for yourself. And so, what I'm doing is unwinding by painting. There you go. And see, if you don't like it, you can literally take it off, right? I got a little too into his mouth there. So I didn't want it like that. And so, boom, took it off, right? And that will dry. The water on there will dry. And they give you plenty, honestly, in my opinion. I think they really give you plenty. Good, I'm glad you're making something. It's a good way to show like a personalized touch. But remember, it's not required. You can just get someone a card, and a thought out message works great too. Of course, always work within your budget. It's very tempting this time of year to go outside the budget and, to go all out. And I always do that myself. I'm always like, oh, I won't spend too much this year, and then spend way too much. So that's why this year I was like, all right, let me make sure I get a few things just for me. And, share that with everyone else. And of course, it's much easier to get, if you're doing this kind of rainbow design, do all the pieces that are going to be that color right now, right? Like, yeah, don't put too much on the brush. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've always been bad that way. I always put way too much. Let's see. I'll make his little foot. I do want to remind everyone, I'm at 43 subscribers. So if you would like the content that I am watching, or that you are watching, I'm watching, you're watching. But if you could subscribe, that'd be great. I'm trying to get to 50 by the end of the year, and then 1,000 next year, and 10,000, and then 1,000,000. It does take time to grow these channels, and I know that, but I'm ready and willing to put in the work, I like it. I really like this job. Of the few jobs I've had in my life, this is my favorite one. Alright, let's do one right here too. I think that will be it for this color. Now, a lot of it's about composition. And what composition is about the rule of thirds. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one, it's too small to get 3. And so, we might end up doing something like making this circle or this T, something like that up here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this circle up here. Do that circle up here in it, and it will help balance out the whole piece. See, now look at it, right? You got red, boom, and like your eyes can follow that, right? This one's kind of the same way, doing all of these there. Granted, I probably shouldn't have done that one then, right? But it's fine. Like, you can see it's like it's drawing your eye. You know what I'm saying? So, something to think about. I mean, at the end of the day, do as you please. It's art, But it is sometimes fun to look at the composition of something. And if you ever are in a fancy cocktail party, just say the rule of thirds a lot, and you'll be fine. I could tell these are definitely very cheap, because it's like pushing it back down is like so hard. But yeah, that's what we said, right? That it didn't need to be expensive. This one's kind of dried out. The other ones had been perfect. This one's the first one that's had a problem. See, just when I was talking about this product being kind of cheap. Yeah, this is some of the glow-in-the-dark stuff. Glad I found this background music today. It's really nice. So I do have some plans for next year. One of them is I will be also streaming all of this on Twitch. So if you prefer Twitch, then I will be making an account very soon. Actually, within the next like couple days here, making an account and then moving on there as well. I won't be leaving YouTube, but I will be adding Twitch. Just to, give myself more chances to be out there. I've been looking a lot into like, the streaming world and, how to make a business out of all of this. And that's one of the things that, was kind of, people said it's crucial. It's like you need to get on as many platforms as you can. You never know when someone like Elon's gonna buy it and then ruin it, right? Or, suddenly people aren't on there like they used to be. This one's like weird, isn't it? It's like it's kind of dried out. But this is, I believe, the glow in the dark one. So that's what I thought I'd do the you and I. Get it? Because it's you and I. Now I'll do the period too. Because it's you and I, period. Isn't that cute? Go. Alright, I think they look good. When they dry, we're definitely going to do another coat on those. I want to see how they look tonight. I'll post a photo in the next couple days of like what this looks like done. Oh, you know what? I forgot to tweet out today that I was doing this. So I'm saying I'm gonna get better at it. I'm gonna get better at it. Do a pre-tweet, a post-tweet, Yes, I'm a clever boy. Like a T-Rex and what was it? What Chris Pratt said to clever boy. Alright, let's do a green. So, again, talking about color theory, you have all of these colors, right? So then you want to do something, so it's like kind of over here, right? So then the next color should be over there, that's a similar color. And the reason for that is you want your eye to keep moving in a circle. So if I have this light color, then dark color, your eye is going to search for something else. And it's going to see this light color or see that, and it's like it'll keep moving. But if you just did all green and then all red and then all that, your eye will be like, it gets stagnant. You want to vary up your color tones as well. Like for instance, we're going to do the E in this, so that will move you to here, and then I'm going to do some of these bugs in it as well, and that will keep your eye moving. While I may not be a great painter, I do love math. And I learned when I was in college how much science is involved in art like this. So you actually can have science and creativity mixed with the art of, a painting. And that's why someone like Jackson Pollock, he doesn't just throw paint, he figures out where to throw the paint at. It's creative chaos, not just chaos. So we're going to do Also, tell me if you think that because this is my new setup, right? So I got me in the corner, and then the thing I'm working on in the top here, right? So tell me if you like that setup. I could also go back to like the 50-50 one, but I'm kind of liking this. This again, you know, it's about composition, right? I put myself in 1/3 of it, and now 2/3 are another thing, right? Kind of going back to that rule of threes. All right. Stripe here. And as Debbie Doo was saying earlier, too much paint on it will result in something like this. You can see how it's kind of clumping up there. That's what will happen if you do too much paint. Now, when I was in school, I used to get done with a lot of my assignments really early. Cool, I'm glad. So when I was young, I would get doing a lot of assignments, you know? And of course, you weren't allowed to leave or do anything else when you would finish. And so one thing that I'd commonly do is start drawing. And one thing that I developed is a system of how to draw. And what it was is no two colors can ever touch. They can never be more than like 5 apart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we're going to put one right here. And this was how, at one point, I used to do all of my drawings. Because to me, it was more about the composition than it was about, you know, anything else really. Like, I was trying to get a pattern, because I just love patterns. I've always loved patterns my whole life. And so, this was a way for me to, you know, get patterns. Get some controllability in a world where you're not often in control. So I've kept that. I used to have whole entire books of just different patterns, and I'd make up different rules. So like, okay, this one's a 3-7 rule. This one's 5 and 9. You know, so that way you have 5 colors and they're spaced out once every 9 times. So you end up with a big piece, right? Or 2 and 7, so 2 colors, but they can be spaced out really far. Stuff like that, right? So it's like you would end up with a unique thing every time. All you're doing is using math to make art. Math was always a really big part of my life. In college, I actually maxed out in how much math I could have. You know, hopefully that inspires you to think about, you don't just have to do art in the linear way. You know, you can make it your own. All right. I think that's good. I like it there. We're not technically doing a set pattern a day. Also, I've switched my household over to Pyrex, all glass. I don't use plastic like this anymore to do anything but something like this, like art. Otherwise, I've thrown them all away. You know, I don't like them personally anymore. You know, it's just like, the thing is, I tried a water bottle the other day. Like, I went and bought a water bottle. I could taste the plastic in it, man, because I've only been doing glass. See, this is like what I use now. So it's all glass. All glass. This is a Zelda one. And so I can like literally taste the plastic now, I'll tell you what. Like, you can start to taste it after a while. I drank like 2 sips of it and I was like, oh my god, this doesn't taste right. So I've switched over completely to glass. And I use this Berkeley system to be able to get all the water I need. And of course, I am an adult, so it's like, this is pretty clean, right? Like, obviously for a kid, you might need different setup, but I ain't no kid. Let's get some of these bigger ones done, huh? Now, I would say, maybe a more talented artist than me would say, start from the top, work your day down, right? But, we're just doing this for fun again. So it's like, work wherever you want. If you end up getting a little bit on you, oh well. The stuff's, as you saw earlier, I could just take it off with water, right? So it's like, it's not that big of a deal. Try to keep consistency when you can, though. So the front side of this pyramid, front side of that pyramid too, right? I mean, again, you don't have to make it as colorful as you want, but for me, it's like I want to have some consistency. Again, because of that, art mixed with science background. I'm always thinking, about both. So there will be a few changes to the streams and everything like that next year. I'm still, getting all of the little pieces and parts together for that. But right now we've been doing 1 month, one thing. So like this month is all chill, right? Time to unwind, right? But in the future, I'm thinking I'm actually going to do 2 to 3 months, maybe even 4 months for one subject. So punch needling for 4 months, rug crafting for 4 months, DIY crafts for 3-4 months, right? So that way we're always kind of sticking with one thing, but at the same time, over the year we'll do a few. Actually, you know what? I got a little too much on them legs. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming today. I really appreciate it. My name is Chris Collected. I am a queer subversive artist specializing in digital and physical media. That means you can watch me, which you're currently doing, or you can buy my goods. You can go to Linktree/Chris Collected for all my links. And this Thursday, I will have my website being updated, and it will only be open for 12 days. I'm going to do the 12 days of Christmas is what it's going to be called. And I'm going to be posting a bunch of stuff every day, trying to get some sales. But it eventually will close on the 12th. The reason for that is because I will be on vacation myself from the 15th all the way through to the end of the year. You will still be getting content, but it will be pre-recorded content. There will be no live streams from the 15th to the end of the year. But there will be similar things. Like as I showed earlier, I was in the process of doing like a mug and stuff like that. And these kind of videos will be uploaded, and I will set them as premieres, so that way we can still chat, but I can still be on vacation. And so, that's what I wanted to give you guys a heads up. I did get the tickets done, and yeah, it's the 15th through to the end of the year. And I am trying to get to 50 subscribers by the end of the year, so please consider subscribing. Help a game man out. Okay, there we go. And you know what? Let's do the T up here, or the O. Which one do you think? Which one do you think? I'm thinking the O. Because again, remember that rule of threes, right? 1, 2, and then so it's either got to be this one or this one. Because see, your eye is going to circle, right? So it can circle from here, there, or it can circle from here to there. But yeah, one of these two is a good opposition for this one, right? You could also do like this W down here and give yourself like that, a smaller circle. Yeah, I think the O as well too, because these are big and I want to keep with another big piece. But yeah, you know, this is what my channel is all about, guys. Tuesdays are also about art together. Thursdays we do like little how-tos and things like that. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we do video games. And next year I might increase to even more 6 or 7 days. We'll see. I have some ideas about how to do that as well. You know, maybe not on here, maybe more on Twitter or something like that. That's the thing, is I had a lot of plans for my Twitter, and then this dude freaking buys it, and it's like, hey man, I was using that. Elon feels like the kind of guy who walks over to a soccer game, takes a soccer ball, and says, hey, now I want to play basketball here. You know what I mean? Seems like the evil villain in a Disney movie. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm starting to love this thing. It's like, you see like a little rainbow forming. Also, a gentle reminder, I did buy this for about $2. It will not end up for sale. This is just something that I'm doing, and the goal of this month is for you to do something for yourself. I know, it's Christmas time. I gotta think about everyone else. No, you gotta remember, I think about yourself 12 months out of the year. Okay, every day you gotta think, what am I gonna do for me? Now you gotta help other people too. Don't be like, oh, I'm not doing nothing. But just, don't ever forget yourself. Okay? I had that problem for a long time in my life, and it's like being in the closet, I wasn't thinking about me, or when I was just going on anger and rage, I wasn't thinking about me either, right? And it's like, that didn't help nobody. So, help yourself, help the country, help the world. Do something for yourself this month. Go out and buy this. I got this for $2 at Michael's. So, just a little suggestion. A helpful way for you to unwind. And then, on Tuesdays, you can come sit with me and, paint with me. Or whatever your craft is. You can do your craft while I do mine. And I'll provide the chill vibes and the good music. If you are enjoying today, and you do have the extra money to spare, I do have a buy me a coffee. So if you are entertained today, you can do that. I also would just, love to see your comments. A like on this video would be great. And a subscription, hey, that's worth money to me. So, whatever you can do, you can do. Just being here and being a watcher, hey, that's plenty too. If this year has taught me anything, it's that, I gotta think about myself some. So sorry if I promote myself too much or something, but hey, I gotta think about me too. And I just had my 100th review on Mercari. So I'm doing pretty freaking good on there. 5 stars, thank you very much. Thank you very much. 100 reviews and all 5 stars. Hehehe. So, I was very happy about that. And you can go in my Mercari and get stuff for me if you like. comics on there. I got toys on there. I even do some of this stuff and I put it on there. And if you have any kind of social accounts, feel free to put them in my chat and we can talk about it. Now, I'm always looking for new Instagrams to subscribe to, new Twitters, new whatever. YouTube channels. I just found this one today. This is Roxy Lou, L-A-U. Roxy is R-O-X-Y. Not sponsored, but, you know, I felt it was the right thing to do. Alright, let's do a little bit more of his body in this. We'll do the underside of his foot. Get rid of. Everyone's allowed to promote themselves, but girls. But the girls XYZ people. Because that's just a bot. That's not real people. That's just some website. But if you do have a real channel or something to shout it out, you know? Also, if Umpty comes in here today, I will open up his box. I did get his box the other day, and I've been meaning to like film a video or something on it, but I haven't. So I was like, I'll just open it during a live stream. I figure I'll wait for him to come to the live stream, and then we can open it. If not, we'll just open it another day. I started to see. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Hopefully, if any of you buy anything from me, I'll get another 5-star review, right? It's like, I always want more 5 stars. Right, let's do one. Again, just looking at the composition of it, so we have it from here to there, so we're going to need one right here as well. Or right here. That will keep our composition good. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, one more. I'll already know where it's going to be. Here. Here too. I like it. It's like I like the color palette I'm going for here. It's nice. All right, I'm gonna let y'all choose. What do you think these two sides should be? I'm thinking white, but it might be too white, and so I do have. I'm gonna put them on this side for you. I do have all these colors too. So I'm thinking maybe yellow might be good. This two are like basically the same. Then a black. We don't need a black on a background, right? But I'm thinking yellow or white. What do you think for these pyramids? And then I think we're gonna do some of the bugs in it too. All right, so let's do this red, because that one was not a very red. It was kind of like a light red. Yellow and white. Okay. Cool. Let's see what anyone else in the chat says while y'all are doing that. I'm gonna paint this thing in red. Yellow and white. So you want the top half of it in white and the bottom half in red, or do you want like this one yellow, this one red, or this one white? Maybe do the bugs' heads in yellow and the pyramids in yellow too. Yeah, that might be good. I like that you guys are thinking about composition too.
I think we know the end of the story. I think we know the end of the story.
What does anyone else think? Anyone else want to comment? Any good shows or anything that you've been watching? I subscribed recently to this thing called Out TV. Add some water to the bread. Oh yeah, definitely.
Where is the beginning?
Yeah, sometimes my brush is a little too dry. Alright, that looks better. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of him in red as well. But yeah, as I said, I've been subscribing recently to Out TV. It's only $30 for a year, and it's a bunch of queer content. So I've been thrilled about that. I got it because there's a lot of drag queens on there, and I love drag queens. So I got it for that, but then I found that they had a lot of other shows too. I've been really happy with that purchase. Because again, $30 for a year? Hey, that ain't bad. You know, so I've been pretty happy about that. All right, we're gonna need one right here. Also, pretty nice. Look how fast it's drying, right? You know what I mean? Boop, boop, boop. Nothing, right? I mean, obviously the red's still wet, but like, you know, the green and stuff's all dry. That's kind of cool too, right? It's like it's drying pretty fast. So you're really able to see it take shape very quickly. Very instantly gratifying. This is, you know, satisfying to watch. One of those things in YouTube and stuff like that. It's a big thing, right? I have to redo my water next time a couple times. I liked it when I was putting it in, and the colors were going crazy. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's do this yellow. In front of you guys. I'm so used to doing everything here. And it's like, that's not where the camera is. The camera's here. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's kind of the point, right? I wanted something nice and relaxing. Because, you know, it's going to be a stressful month for everyone. Whether you're in retail or you're just buying presents. It's going to be, you know, that's always a rough month. I know it took me like 2 months to buy my plane tickets. I hate flying. Ugh, it's the worst. Flying solo is even worse. But I can do it every year. One of those things is you gotta think about, alright, the result I like, because I get to go see my family. You know, I just don't like the way there. I looked into doing trains and stuff this year too, but they were just too expensive. I meant to go to GameStop too today, but I decided not to. Covered up a little too much of that guy. There we go. Alright, we'll let that dry. Also, I might end up messing with my filters next time again, because I look a little too dark on this side. Train would be really cool, but it takes so long. Yeah, but I've always wanted to go by train. One of these years, I will do it. I think now that I'm a streamer, maybe next year, that's what I'll do, right? I'll stream the whole way, and it's like, you know, me living on a train for 48 hours, right? It's pretty popular content, you know, of like me on, you know, in Disney or me in this, like, it's pretty popular. So maybe I'll do that. Do like a little, because I mean, this is technically a lifestyles channel, which the lifestyle that I'm promoting is one of, you know, loving yourself and being the best that you can. I don't really have a huge agenda to this channel. It's kind of like, you know, I wanted to be happy, and so I made my own little community to do that. For all that people on their lunch break, they can chill and hang out with me. wet the spots. And we'll just like move all the paint off of it. That way the bugs still exist. And I'm going to do little bug heads in yellow too. Move my camera like an inch or two over. You know, one of my favorite things about this painting was his hand. He has like the gay hand going. He's like, time to unwind, guys. Like, I just figured it very much, this is like gonna be me as a mummy, just flamboyant as hell. You know what I mean? Like, look at this guy. He is so flamboyant. He's just like, ah. That's just, you know, he gives me those vibes. So I knew a homosexual mummy when I saw him, and I said I'm gonna paint this. And then I turned around because this was on the back side, right? And I was turned around, I was like, oh my god, it is flamboyant. I was like, I love it. Like, it's mine. And I looked at the price, and it was $2, and I was like, this was meant to be. Because, you know, this is from Halloween, and they don't want this junk in their shop no more. And realistically, I could just easily throw this thing away when I'm done with it, right? It's like, it's just something silly to do. Maybe I'll keep all of these things, and if I get real famous, I'll auction them off, huh? That's what I see them online, people do, and I'm always like, man, I want to do that. I think it's part of the reason why I got into streaming. It's because I saw how good it can be, you know? I used to be like, I'll never be a streamer, that stuff's stupid. And it's like, I realized after a while, I was like, you can actually do a lot of good. I like all the, like, 24-hour streams of doing charities and stuff. I was like, that's the kind of streamer I want to be. Does good stuff. So eventually, you know, next year I'll do charity streams and stuff. Right now, you know, I don't really have the fan base for it, but I want to in the future. That's why I'm going to switch to doing some Twitch next year too, because that's like the #1 place for people that do charity work and stuff. And of course, the nice thing is you can always save all this paint for later and use it another time, right? Alright, let's switch to this blue. That one, that's nice. So this one was like an aquamarine. This is like a true blue. Is there any Christmas presents or anything you guys are really excited about? I know the main one for me, and how I can tell I'm kind of becoming an adult, it's no longer the video games, because usually it would be the video games. It'd be number one thing. One thing for me this year is getting the ability to make rugs. So next year I will be making some rugs. We'll be doing like a stream. I'm thinking every Sunday I might just do like a rug making stream. So it's just me making rugs every Sunday. I'll call it Time to Rest. Or, you know, sit by the fire and watch me a rug. Name is still tentative. We'll figure out what the name's going to be. I mean, that's something I'm really excited about. I think you know, anything Christmas presents you guys are excited about? For some of this stuff, we might come back and do like another coat, you know? So good. Let's see. Need another one right there. I can't wait to see what you make for Christmas presents. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. But I mean, realistically, it's just gonna be the stuff that I already make. I don't think I'm making anything unique. It's all stuff you guys seen all year long. But yeah, I will be doing videos in the beginning of January. Well, I'll be releasing videos in the beginning of January showing some of the stuff that I did bake for Christmas presents. So if you're excited to see that, then yeah, you will unfortunately have to wait till the new year. I'm excited about it too. Also, you might have noticed that the music changed because we only had an hour. That the other one was only an hour long. We're at an hour and 11 minutes. So it did change. Now it's back to the other one we usually use, which is the chill movement, or the relaxed movement. So, you know, as we're winding down here, I do want to remind everyone, my name is Chris Collected. I'm a queer subversive artist specializing in both digital and physical media. So if you would like to, please like, comment, and subscribe. You will be helping me grow my channel. I'm trying to hit 50 by the end of the year, and I'm only 7 away. At 43 as of this morning. consider liking, comment, and most importantly, subscribing. Okay. The only one we haven't done is... Yeah, gotcha. Is the white. Give this white a try. Alright. Thank you guys for having a nice active chat today. I really appreciate that. Helps me, move forward. I have, people to talk to, right? It always helps. Okay, this one's kind of a different orange than the other orange, so we'll use this one too. Now we've used all of the original colors and added a few of our own. Okay, so now all the words are done. That one's in silver, this one's in the glow in the dark, the you and I. Remember, you and I together. And so I think we're going to fill in a bunch of the rest of this in orange. And then, do you have any suggestions for the face? This one right here is eyes. What color do you think I should make his eye band? For the color underneath, I'm going to do orange. That's the color I'm currently doing. Leave it black. Oh, that's smart. I like that. That's a good idea. Okay, well then, what about this one? This is the last piece. You think we should leave that black too? That's going to be orange. Black and orange, obviously, go together for Halloween, right? I like that. I gave him a nice top lip. Actually, I like that black. I agree. And actually, I kind of like this black too. What do you think? All right. Yes. Okay, I think so too. I agree, Miss Debbie Doo. Thank you so much for your comments. But I'd love anyone else to chat to. Okay. what do you think? I always leave it there. I'm gonna try to zoom in, see. What did I do? Oh, okay. Cool. So what do you think? Actually, if I turn it this way. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Looks pretty cool if I do say so myself. 1 second. Oh. There we go. Okay. I should have left that alone, huh? Hey, we're still learning, right? We out here learning. But okay. Looks pretty good, right? Remember, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. It matters that you had fun. You were just here for an hour and 20 minutes. And I hope you had a wonderful time. I know I did. I could rip this thing up and still be happy, you know? Because it was fun to do it with you guys. It was fun to do it with me. And remember, this month, find something for yourself. Whether it's a clearance product, because, you know, that's all I could really afford. I was like, just get me something for I had $5 to spend, basically. And I was like, I got this, and I got that mug. And I was like, okay, I'm good. I can get stuff for myself. And then now I can get other Christmas presents, right? So yeah, think about yourself while you're thinking about others. Remember to trust in yourself, honor yourself and others, and create a world safe for everyone. And for this month, remember that you got to find time to unwind. Okay, guys? My name is Chris Collected. I'm a queer subversive artist. That means I'm counter to the norm. But don't worry, hopefully I'll become your norm. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope it was really relaxing. I'm glad it was. Thank you guys so much for coming out. And this whole month, I'm going to try to be real relaxing and chill. Alright? Thank you so much for watching. I love myself. I love you too. And I hope you do too. See you tomorrow for video games. See you Thursday to talk about the website and just kind of have a little chill day too. Because all of December is going to be kind of chill. But yeah, thank you guys so much. See you next time. And please like, comment, subscribe to me. I am professional. Please do this. Thank you guys so much. And if you were entertained, hey, buymeacoffee.com/Chris Collected. If you can't afford it, that's all cool. Please subscribe. That's worth just as much to me. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye, guys. See y'all later. See you, darlings. Bye. I'll see y'all next time on Art Together.